Hey YouTube, so today we have a FBD 2-barrel Slurpee machine that is down due to a compressor run too long error. So I already got it opened up and we're going to check it out and see if we can get this back up and running. Alright, so first thing, check the solution in the barrels, both barrels. The bricks, which is the percentage of the product mix, is low on both barrels using the refractometer. Also, contactor needs to be replaced. It is burnt, so got to replace the contactor. Check the capacitor, make sure it's still good. We'll also check the active charge regulator. It should be at 35. And to check these, just take a tire gauge, put it on here, and it's at 35. So active charge is good on it. Those right there are the expansion tanks. And beater motor, it's the inside of it. So we'll get that checked. Unit pressure, CO2 pressure looks good. So we're going to kill the power to it, get that contactor to replace, drain the barrels, and go from there. Okay, drain the barrels, and go into the menu, and turn on the CO2 for whichever barrel you're going to drain, so you have pressure. And put a bucket down there, drain it out. Easy to drain. You will run out of CO2 pressure, so you have to stop and let it build back up from time to time. And drain it. Okay, now that we got it barrels drained, these are your solution modules. That side's water. This side is your syrup. Center is where you get your CO2 and all mixes. So on the solution module, there's a sample tube. This is where you adjust the bricks. And this machine has two, so this is the other side for the right side, left side, or 1 and 2. Put a container down there, open up the valve, and let some come out. And these valves have a tendency to leak, so it's always good to have a rag to catch it, or it just run down and then start running out everywhere. Okay, once you got some in the container, draw a little bit out, put it on your refractometer, and hold that up to the light. And you can see where your mix is. At the sample, this one is at about 12, so we need to raise that just a little bit. So raise it, you just turn this screw in just a little bit at a time. That will raise it. And then you got to give it a chance to mix. So you open it back up and just let it go in there for a good little bit. I usually go about a good 12 ounces. Good 12 to 16 ounces. And then pour that out. Okay, then you get a little bit more. And repeat just like before. Making sure you clean off your, and this is the refractometer. Clean it off. And you recheck. So, sorry about that, I'm all over the place. same. Put some on there. Is. Then hold it back up to the light. And you can't see it, but we're at 15%. So this is now good. So this barrel, solution is right. So all we got to do is fill the barrel. And we're going to repeat same thing on the right side. Check the mix at the solution module going to the barrel, adjust it if needed, and then refill the barrel. Alright, got the contactor replaced, got a nice new one, 2-pole, 30 amp, 24 volt coil contactor in there. Check the capacitor, this is a 40, and we're at 38.6, so capacitor is still good. So electrical is good. And get it closed up, get the power back on, and adjust this potentiometer to the inlet voltage up on the display. Show you that. The machine is reading the line voltage at 209, and our line voltage is we're at 211 and 209. So that little blue square is the voltage potentiometer. I'm going to adjust that till that reads 211 like that. Okay, I'm on the line side of the contactor. I've adjusted the potentiometer over there, the little blue square. So now my voltage is 212 and close to what we're actually reading. So we're good. We're going to leave it right there. And already adjusted the solution modules to the correct level. We'll check the readouts here. Regulated CO2 is at 61, which is where we need to be. It needs to be at 60. CO2 pressure is 66. Water is 83, which is good. So now we're just about ready to start filling the barrels and make it run. So we got the barrels all filled. Got one barrel running. Right now I don't see a need to pull back on it. We're gonna watch the temperature. As you go to your return temp, you sit it with the, it's at 68 right now. That should get below 25 degrees. That gets below 25 degrees and we're good and the barrel freezes. So right now we're going to watch it, make sure it doesn't take too long to get to that freezing point. Okay, as you can see, my return temp dropped to 18 degrees, below 25. Barrel is closed. Just started this one. I went ahead and picked up the gauges so I can show you what the pressures are once this one starts into the food cycle. Okay, with this barrel running right here, turn temp is 24, which is where we want it. As it freezes down, it'll get a little lower. As it thickens, the beater percentage will drop as it is. And tank pressure will rise as it gets closer to it. And we're down to 20 degrees. And you see the barrel is starting to get slurpy. It's under the cup. We have some nice rise. And we got a nice little slurpy. And pressures with one barrel. 28 to 26, we're looking good there. Alright people, that's a Slurpee machine for you. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.